all about the betterment for your life with House and Home. Yeah, it's all about the betterment for your life with House and Home.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of House and Home. I hope you all are enjoying your night and looking forward to a new and exciting House and Home episode. Viewers, September is almost approaching and I hope you all are getting yourself ready for it. And by doing that, you're getting all your unfinished tasks done, embracing new changes and also repenting your sins. Which leads us to tomorrow's public holiday, which is the National Repentance Day. Now for tonight, and in no particular order, we have for you the Bank of South Pacific, August edition, Healthy Living with Mila broken up into two parts, Travel with House and Home, and Healthy Minds with Dr. Ambi. Let's start off with the lovely Jane Tokilala, showcasing what Brian Bell has in store. Here's Shopping with Brian Bell.
Hello viewers, my name is Jane Tokilala and welcome to Shopping with Brian Bell. In this week's Shopping with Brian Bell, we will be featuring the new Cambrook Blitz to Go blender. As you know, Brian Bell has a wide selection of blenders and available in various brands to suit any lifestyle. However, this product is perfect for people on the go simply because most of us seem to skip breakfast in the morning just so we can avoid getting caught in traffic, making it an ideal product. The Cambrook Blitz to Go blender is perfect for everyday use for juice, smoothies, milkshakes and cocktails. These easy to make drink recipes can be made straight out from the blending bottles. All you have to do is add your favorite ingredients to one of the supplied 600ml or 300ml bottles. Screw on the assembly, slot the whole thing on the motorized unit and blend away. Since it's very easy to use, it wouldn't be recommended for any big jobs like blending nuts or raw vegetables. This is because it comes with a pulse action and instructions have warned that it should be used for 30 seconds at a time. This lightweight product is easy to assemble and simple to blend fruits and vegetables. So why not make use of our organic fruits and start blending your favorite fruit drink? It features stainless steel blades for consistent blending results, strong non-slip fit, 300 watts and cord wrap. Overall, it's a convenient product and great for making frozen drinks and smoothies. The best thing about it is that if you're in a real rush, especially in the mornings, then the narrow shape of the containers is a bonus because it is designed to fit into most car cup holders. If you want to purchase more bottles for the whole family, then we have available the 600ml and the 300ml bottles, which are sold separately. To our Port Moresby shoppers, please be advised that there has been a change in the trading hours. Used to be from 8 AM to 3 PM, now extended to 5 PM every Saturdays. For your convenience, only here at the Gordon's Home Centre. A friendly reminder to all our shoppers that tomorrow is public holiday, the National Repentance Day, which falls on the 26th of this month, will have all our centres closed, except for the Gordon's Home Centre, which will open from 10 AM till 3 PM. Regular trading hours will resume on Thursday, the 27th of this month. Now you know you can turn to us simply because you're backed up by Brian Bell's warranty, service and spare parts. So remember, great products, great prices. That's Brian Bell. Until next time, good night.
Thank you, Jane, for showing that. Rosemary Mawe from the Bank of South Pacific is after the break, so stay tuned.
Yeah, it's all about the betterment for your life with House and Home. Yeah, it's all about the betterment for your life
Welcome back, you guys. Now let's see what our friends from the Bank South Pacific will be sharing with us. Here's Rosemary Mawe showcasing the August edition of BSB. Have a look.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to another BSB program. Tonight, we will take a closer look at our community project initiative that was introduced in 2009 and conducted nationwide. The Bank's Community Project Initiative was mainly introduced to support and strengthen the local communities where we operate in. As the leading financial service provider in the Pacific, we not only provide banking and financial assistance, but we go beyond finance and into the heart of the people in the community. Before the projects are carried out, the branches go out into the communities to identify the area of the greatest need. During the course of the project, our branch staff and their families spend their weekends helping rebuilding these communities for almost 3 to 4 weeks. The areas of need includes health, and these they renovate or construct hospitals. They also renovate and construct hospital wards or rural and suburban clinics. In education, they also renovate and construct school classrooms, libraries. They also install vital equipment required to support the schools like water tanks or toilets. In sports, they upgrade or they maintain sporting facilities, and after that they donate sporting equipment. It also includes the environment where proper planting and rubbish management is set up in towns and districts. Or they just simply renovate a community facility like the parks or a common meeting area. Now, since 2009, over 230 community projects have been carried out, including 39 community projects for this year, 2015. Over 4.4 million has been invested since its inception. Now, last year, the staff from each strategic business unit in Port Moresby also participated with the branches in rolling out this great community project initiative. So far, for this year's projects, out of the 39 to be conducted, 8 has already completed and handed over. They are, firstly, the Daru branch, which they upgraded the Daru Town Community Hall, a timely project as the people in Daru Island can now celebrate independence in style using this refurbished community hall. In Tari, the branch upgraded the Tari Secondary School basketball courts, and they also donated some sporting equipment. In Medang, the basketball court at Laiwaden Oval was maintained just in time for the Medang Festival to be held. In Wewak, they renovated the basketball court and the volleyball court at the Bishop Leo Secondary School, and that renovation included new coats of paint and new nets for the hoop. They also donated ball pumps, basketball balls, plus volleyball nets. Over in the Highlands in Wabeg, they upgraded a multi-purpose facility at the Sari Primary School. Now this court hosts volleyball, netball and tennis games, and also a donation of sporting equipment was made. The BSB First Team in Moresby upgraded the basketball court at the University of Papua New Guinea. The court got a new coat splash of green paint, new basketball hoops, and they also installed benches around the playing area. The Operations Strategic Business Unit team, they extended a shelter in front of the Tokorara Clinic to cater for the overcrowding patients. They also constructed platforms under the shade and the trees and did other renovations around the clinic. Our HR and Group Risk Management Business Unit, they upgraded the mini operating theatre at the St. John's Clinic at Gerehu. These included repairing clinic walls, building medicine cabinets, painting and providing a new desk. They also repaired and paint outdoor benches in the outpatient waiting area. So out of the 8 already completed, we have more than 10 nearing completion, with the rest to be completed by the end of this year. This community project initiative is also conducted in our Fiji and Solomon Island branches. So you see, viewers, BSP is more than a bank and is really part of your community. And that brings us to the end of our program tonight. Until then, we'll see you next time with more BSP updates. Good night.
That was the Bank South Pacific, always there to help us in every way they can. I believe most of you know how BSP does its community relations in terms of development and aid around the country. Thank you, Rosemary, for that. We'll have more coming up on House and Home after this break, so see you soon.
Yeah, it's all about the better plan for your life with House and Home. Yeah, it's all about the better plan for your life with House and Home.
You're watching House and Home if you just tuned in. Dr. Ambi has been really helpful when it comes to the matters of the mind that affect our relationships, our social patterns, our physical growth, and our general environment. She knows the exact advices and helpful opinions to give according to any given situation. So let us see what her next topic is for tonight's edition of Healthy Minds with Dr. Ambi. Take a look.
This is Healthy Mind with Dr. Ambi, proudly brought to you by Telecom PNG Limited.
Hi viewers and welcome to Healthy Mind. I'm Godwin Eki. Tonight Dr. Ambi will take us through some very important steps on how you and I can look after our minds. Our topic for tonight is burnout. What is burnout and how can you define it? Well, that's exactly why we have Dr. Ambi here tonight, to explain to us and to give us a little bit more information on how we can prevent ourselves from burnout. Thank you, Dr. Ambi, for having me on the show tonight.
Goodwin, thank you so much.
Can you tell our viewers what
Yes.
burnout is?
Well, viewers, Goodwin is so excited to know, and I'm sure he knows that burnout is a problem for all of us, and we are also looking forward how to identify and manage it. So let me tell you, Goodwin asked us, what is burnout? Burnout is an extreme reaction of a stress. Well, we talk about stress in the future, but let me tell you, burnout is a term, refers to a long-term tiredness and a decrease in interest in work. So I'm sure many of us hear this word, we will start running around. I'm sure when you go back home from the work, you lie down on a chair or the bed and say, me stress out pinis, now all get something broke pinis, now me no hamamas, me stress out pinis. These are kind terms here may come up, but the extreme stress turns out to be burnout. So well, you know that stress is a word exactly or extensively we use. Most of the time people are using this word, and we also use it in the workplace and home and everywhere, talking about burnout. But why all these things? I wanted to tell you what is burnout basically they got a beautiful clusters of signs and symptoms. So, but our world, like how you may walk about Goya, many of us take steps on those thoughts of promised in economic stages. So we don't even care what we are doing. We want to earn money, being mind in a scrupulous ethics and jobs, and we don't care we go after the money, and there is a mismatch happens, and there is a repercussions after that, and so there is a stress. Irrespectively, whatever the stress is, the stress first comes in your life, and for a long time when you don't treat, it becomes burnout. That's the way it is, Goodwin.
Thank you, Dr. Ambi. Now, I know a lot of people at work, these days experience burnout that they
Yes.
don't even know that they have.
the burnout.
Yes. So how can they know the signs and symptoms so that the earlier they detect
Yeah,
it?
that's a very important. The signs and symptoms, you see, burnout is irrespective of any causes. You see, workplace burnout is more than tiredness, it goes beyond ordinary stress, and burnout is characterized by chronic exhaustion, strong feeling of frustration, and powerlessness, and main symptoms of same. So what is this emotional exhaustion? Or like people affected will be feeling very tired and drained, overloaded, exhausted, and no energy to perform anything, and that can also bring some physical symptoms or related to stomach or bowel. Number 2 is also alienation from the job, like job related. So Goodwin, look also, usually many people develop negative feelings towards job or colleagues or families, or take distance from the work or family. That's number 2, alienation from the job or family. Number 3 is reduced performance. That is, burnout mainly affect the task of work and at home, and when caring for family members, and people with burnout respond negatively to their activities and to find difficult to even concentrate. So basically it's like similar to depression, but it is totally different to depression. But burnout is an extreme reaction of a chronic stress. Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Ambi. Now, burnout can also be self-inflicted.
Yes.
What are some of the signs?
Okay, like I always said that those 3 major signs and symptoms, but I can go a bit more into it. You will know that it's a multifactorial when it comes. So you will see that physical signs and symptoms, there will be emotional signs and symptoms, and behavioral. So people think, hey, what's going on to this person? So you look in more same, a multifactorial. So you think more same, what are the physical things when, because the complication depends on these things. So you have tired and exhausted, low immunity, so you pick up all the flu and everything what you see around you, headache, muscle aches and pains, sleep habits can be changed. That's a physical sort of thing. Emotional signs and symptoms, usually they feel hopeless, self-doubting, helpless, defeated, feeling alone, loss of motivation, and decreased satisfaction and negative outlook on everything they look. Me talk all by talk, hey doctor, me got this la. So no can worry, it's all curable. Okay. Number 3, behavioral signs and symptoms. By you looking at them, like I was saying, getting away from responsibility, isolating yourself and loved ones, procrastinating your work and other things, and using inappropriate method to cope, like going into drug, alcohol and everything, fighting and irritable, and skipping work, and negative attitude towards others. But we can prevent that. Yeah.
Thank you. So what are some of the steps that we can take to prevent burnout?
Well, it's interesting because I also look forward to think how we can prevent. Well, viewers, I must tell you, 1 plus something or same. Start the day with a happy mood, a relaxing mood. Do not be tensed mood. Do something what you can, like pray or meditate or be happy, take deep breath and inspire self when you get up. And number 2, healthy eating and sleeping habits, and right meal, sleep for 6 to 7 hours a day. Number 3, do exercise regularly and at least 30 minutes minimum physical activity, brisk walk. And number 4, set boundaries, or learn how to say no. Sometimes you have to say yes. So say no by saying yes, or I love to do but I can't do. If not, you'll be in big mess, you see. Number 5, take a break from your technology sometime. Oh, I keep my phone away for hours, you see. So you take away from computer, laptops and everything for a while. Inspire yourself with nourish your thoughts. Thoughts are very important. Creativity, hobby, this la kind, put him some time below this la. So these things you can stop burnout or prevent burnout, and learn to manage your stress. And we will talk over the next few sessions. Yes. I want viewers to keep watching so we can learn about how to look after ourselves, even staying healthy. Yeah, those are the some of the way you can prevent. Yes. And I think also, Goodwin, I want to say there are few steps we can also overcome this kind of circumstances. Mm-hmm. 1, need to evaluate your priorities. What is your priority? Prioritize your life. And number 2 is to make your life very simple and slow down and get support. And number 3, learn to say no to work in certain areas, and also renew and motivate yourself. Sometimes don't give up. Don't ever give up. Something you fail, get back and bring those 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and you will work it out for a much more greater health. Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Ambi. Can you further explain these 4 steps, how people can really understand, so that we can prevent ourselves from burnout?
Well, you're very smart, Goodwin. I thought my time was going out and I wanted to go in. Well, viewers, I must say, one, I said, need to evaluate your priorities. That means take steps to prioritize your goals and outcomes which will make you succeed at your workplace, and be ready to take tough decisions. And equally, you should be flexible options to do that, so that you have goals and priorities, and be flexible and take some tough decisions in your. So the complications, otherwise it have a complication on your family, good health, and all those kind. We can list down so much. Number 2, make up your life must be simple, and slow down and get support. That means life is very simple, of course. It is a way you look at it. So reduce stress and gain time for what you truly value. So you consider working hours, family. You must compartmentalize your life so that you got enough time to spend, and you're not like rushed to and being stressed out. And learn to say no to work. What did I mean here? If you face problem at workplace, don't get upset. Go and talk to your boss or supervisors. Talk good. Straight him all a positive outcome, rather than having a dirty fight. Have a positive fight and go towards the positive outcome of solution. So when you say no to work, I'm not saying don't work and run away. What you say is open up your mouth and have a good chat and change your life, and you can guard against consequence of really bad life-threatening issues. Finally is the renew and motivate yourself. It is important know that work is not the only major problem factor. Family, finance, so many issues are there. So the psychosocial factors, family, finance, relationship, friends, difficult people, unpleasant situations. So it is important to improve your life skills. So you earn rest sufficiently and learn good life skills, and motivate yourself and learn some interest stuff, and you will make a big difference to yourself and your family and workplace. Yes.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ambi. Viewers, that's all we have for you on Healthy Mind with Dr. Ambi. Now, if you're experiencing burnout, or you know someone who's experiencing burnout, please help them out or visit your nearest GP.
Yes.
Now, viewers, keep watching House and Home, because Dr. Ambi has more healthy tips to help you and me, so that we can stay fit, stay healthy, and live a happy life. Until next time, we'll see you all then. Good night.
Healthy Minds with Dr. Ambi was proudly brought to you by Telecom PNG Limited.
That was impressive, Dr. Ambi. Thank you for that. I know you all have learned something from what Dr. Ambi has made mention about burnouts. Join me after the break as I will have for you Healthy Living with the beautiful Mila. Stay tuned. Hi viewers, I'm Mark Gurner Jr. Welcome to another edition of Healthy Living with Mila. For this edition, Mila will emphasize on strength, cardio, and stretching as a flexibility training. So do get involved, get into your sporting attire, and join into this fun fitness exercise.
Good evening, our friends out there. We are here again, Healthy Living with Mila, with House and Home, giving you the program training that involves cardio, strength training, and stretching for the body's flexibility. Before I am going to proceed, I would like to thank the kindness and generosity of the Port Moresby Nature's Park Management. Thank you very, very much. Your place is a wonderful, relaxing place for us to do exercise. Here we go. I have here 3 models that I took with me. One is for beginners, who is Mimi, and the intermediate is Kamuna, our regular model. And now introducing as well is Francis for the advanced, the beginners, intermediate, advanced fitness level. The reason why we're giving this to you, for you guys to identify what fitness levels are you with the exercise that we are going to give you. The exercises that we are going to give you guys, it involves push and pull and jumping and crunching. The first thing that we are going to do is a push-up. I want you guys to follow us to learn how to do proper push-up. On your knees, on your toes, on your palm. Ready? Let's get down to the floor. And remember, your hands, your arms should be just outside your shoulder width, and your upper body should be on top of your arms, okay? When you're doing the push-up, try to avoid bringing your weight towards the back, because that will not benefit you guys. It will just cause injury. Okay, now the beginners should be on your knees. Can you see me? I am on my knees. The intermediate and advanced fitness levels is on their toes. It should be on the outside level of your hip. Are we going? Get ready. 1, 2, we're doing 8 to 15 reps. And go as slow as you can. Flex and control. And 2, up. 1 and 2, up. Keep going. Now, I am going to show you guys. Come and see how the beginners are doing the proper way of doing the push-up. Suck it in, back straight up to the glutes. The same as the intermediate. Lift your head slightly up, don't drop your head. And the legs straight right on the back. And the advance, one leg up. Good. If you can do it at home, this is an advance. It gives you more emphasis on the pressure, strength on your chest and your arms. Have you heard a rocking sit-up? We're going to show you how to do a rocking sit-up. Get your towels or your mat at home and follow us. Spread your towels. Okay, let's move right in front of our towel and starting sitting and lie down. Okay, first thing, beginners, over, arms is over your head. Now the advanced and the intermediate, they can cross their arms on their chest, or they can just leave it out. You're ready? I'm doing a beginners together with Mimi, beginner fitness level. And what we're going to do is flex the legs on from your hip 90 degrees, and you lift your hip up at the same time. Okay, as soon as you move your legs down, you sit up. Okay, and press your arms up. Avoid slouching your back. Always chest out, suck in your belly, engage it all the time. Okay, ready? Are you all set up? Lie on your back. Ready? And legs first, hip up and go. And up, down, and up, down, and up. Good, keep going. And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Try to avoid what I'm doing, slouching. That is a big mistake. This form is wrong, okay? Up, you can feel it. You're engaging more of your core and every part of your body. Keep going, keep going. I'm going to show you guys what the beginners is doing with Mimi and Kamuna. And I'm going to ask you to open your arms as intermediate on your shoulder level. Yes, beautiful. This is the intermediate and the advanced. Did you go with your rocking sit-up? Did you do it with your family members, especially the children? The children will love it, absolutely. Now, the next one that we are going to do is another challenge for your lungs and your heart. What we call it a mountain climber. Okay, we're going to be back on the floor again, but facing towards the floor. Okay, ready? Let's set up ourselves. You set up yourselves to beginners on their elbows. Have a look at Mimi. And the advanced, the intermediate and the advanced is on their hands, okay? Now, what we're going to do, extend both of your legs and just outside your hip width. The beginners will touch the ground. The intermediate and advanced is going to lift it as much as they can. Okay, but be sure you don't hyperextend your head nor drop your head. Okay, ready? I'm doing a beginners with Mimi. And go. Count it for 10 to 15 reps, and 3, and 4, and 5. Keep going. 6. Don't hold your breath. Inhale and exhale. When you're feeling it hard, keep breathing. because your body needs oxygen. Okay, keep going. And have a look at this. Mimi's hip is going up, just down. Good. Perfect. Excellent. Don't drop your head, Mimi. No, yes. And this is the intermediate. And this is the advanced. Keep going. Well done. One more. 1 and 2. And relax yourself. How did you find that? Did you feel that on your trunk? Did you feel that on your chest and your arms, especially on your legs and your butt? If you have felt that, for sure, you're working hard. Don't forget, breathing is the most important too. Now, the last one that we are going to do with this main training program is the plank. The plank, it challenges your body again because we are going to strengthen the core. What is the core of the body? The core, the muscle core, is the one that is attached, clinging into your skeleton. And that is what they call a skeletal muscle. And also they call it a core. It is very, very important to have a strong core for you to have a good body posture, trying not to slouch, avoiding to get slouched, and also sucking in your belly and also your hip getting in. If you have a good strong core, your body from the ankle up to your knee and your hip and shoulder is all aligned, and you are preventing yourself from getting injury or injured. Okay, now beginners, on your elbows. Are you ready there? Outside, at home, watching us at this time. On your knees and on your elbows for beginners. And for intermediate, watch Kamuna. And for the advanced, watch Francis. What you can do to challenge yourself. Now, elbows just under your shoulder level. And also your knees, extend it first, your legs, and then drop your knees. That is how you're going to do. Cross your legs right behind. Okay, now your neck should be level on your shoulder and up to your tailbone. Okay, we're doing a 1 minute plank. This is also, to give you the hint, is to avoid giving pressure on your lower back, the lumbar. By doing that is sucking your belly. It is just like you have been punched. When you are punched, your hip is in and your shoulder is out. Okay, that is the position. Okay, bring that up and slightly and down. Good, perfect. Excellent. And the advance is going to show you, Francis, is to challenge your plank. Ready, Francis? And go. 1 minute of what we call a plank jumping jack. And that will really going to challenge the whole of your core and likewise your cardio. And last 30 seconds, drop your head. This is what you have to avoid. Your neck should not be hyperextend nor drop it. It should be straight up to your tailbone. Perfect. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and how did you go at home? Is it really lovely? That is challenging. You will feel it, the pain. But once that you feel the pain, just count 10 seconds before you are going to relax. I hope you have enjoyed that. Keep practicing. Make perfect.
Now let us take a look at what Godwin Eki has in store for travel with House and Home. Enjoy.
Hi viewers, and welcome to Travel with House and Home. I'm Godwin Eki, and today we're here in Port Moresby, capital of Papua New Guinea. Tonight we'll be taking a look at some of Port Moresby's premium accommodation options, but before that, come with me and let's check out some of Port Moresby's iconic landmarks. There are so many things you can do when you visit Port Moresby. Some of iconic areas of Port Moresby that you might want to visit is the Parliament House of Papua New Guinea. The building itself with intricate designs signifies all regions of Papua New Guinea. Right next to the Parliament House is the National Museum of Papua New Guinea that showcases some of PNG's historic and cultural artifacts and information about PNG history. Another iconic area of Port Moresby is the Old Ella Beach that's known to many Port Moresby residents that like to visit the beach every day. To get to Port Moresby, there are several airlines that fly to Port Moresby City, and only a few make it by sea, especially the nearby provinces, and by bus from Kerema town. When it comes to accommodation, there are so many budget hotel and lodges to suit your style of preferred accommodation. Providing great service and premium accommodation is the Dream Inn Apartments, going from presidential to executive accommodation, and comes complete with kitchen and 2 bedrooms, perfect for a family or a family get-together, lounge room to entertain your kids and a whole family, and a garden surrounding the apartments, making you feel at home and home away from home. On-site pool also gives that extra comfort to in-house guests to host pool celebrations with families or a nice cool down after a long day at work. The apartments are also right next to one of Port Moresby's mega shopping mall. Dream Inn's new entertainment area is underway and now has a restaurant for friends and families to enjoy great meals, or for that special someone that you can take out on a date, or a loved one, suited for a couple or a family. Dream Inn Apartments are safe and very secure, giving you all the freedom to move around and make your stay and holiday a more memorable one. And that's all we have for you on Travel with House and Home. Join me again next time as we visit more beautiful places in and around Papua New Guinea. Until next time, Luki Mipla. Good night.
Well, that brings us to the end of tonight's episode. And please, if you want to watch again this week's episode, just log on to www.mtvonline.com.pg or visit the House and Home Facebook page. There's more home and lifestyle improvements you can get when tuning in. And just a reminder that tomorrow is a public holiday, so please stay at home and have a very relaxing day because you deserve it. With that, I am Mark Goyner Jr. Thank you for being with me on another episode of House and Home. Have a pleasant rest of your evening. Good night.
We care about improving lifestyles. It's all about the betterment for your life with House and Home.